Hello everyone, my name is Justin and welcome back to the New York Islanders GM Mode series. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of getting sick of this game. I just want NHL 17 to come out. But we're going to keep the series going. This could be the last year. We're going to do the offseason this episode, maybe a little bit of simulation. Because there's less than 20 days till NHL 17 comes out. And I have school, so like I said, these videos might not be as often as they were in the summer. I hope to not have a lot of space in between, but we'll see what happens. If anyone watching enjoyed my Minecraft series, I plan on reviving that this weekend. Hopefully, this new episode will do good. So stay tuned for that. I still don't have enough questions for a Q&A video. So if you want to leave any question, I'll answer just about anything, not anything. Just leave it down in the comment section, and we're going to jump right into this here. The Dallas Stars won the Stanley Cup. If you're new to the series, we just had a failed year. So pretty much this year coming up, we're going all in. It's either we're going to win the cup, or that's just it. I'm not saying if we don't win it, I'm not saying the series is over if we don't win it. But if we don't make it far, then it could be potentially. I've done everything I pretty much can with this team. And it's just the last few years have not gone as planned. Only 1 year where I got the offense going. Maybe I should look back and see what the lines were, but I'm too lazy to do that. So here we go. We're going to check the awards. So the Dallas Stars won. Sidney Crosby won the Art Ross. He's an old gizzard in this game. Come on. Art Memorial, Sidney Crosby. Brent Burns wins the James Norris. Tyler Seguin wins the Lady Byng. Tyler Soy wins the Calder Memorial. The Conn Smythe, Tyler Seguin, Jonathan Quick, the Vezina. Jake Allen and Jonathan Bernier will win the William M. Jennings Trophy. Brandon Carlo will win the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. Nicholas Backstrom, the Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay is the Sidney Crosby. Maurice Richard, Sidney Crosby. I'm not going to do the playoff tree. I really don't care. We didn't make the playoffs. Whatever. I want to get right into this. Had my first day of school today for the year. I am a junior. And quite honestly, I hate school. So let's see if anyone from our team retired here. We are New York Islanders. So I believe it's Matt. Nope, Marc-Andre says right there. Marc-Andre Cliche will retire with 3 NHL goals. What a beast. No one with 1,000 points, but you got Perry. You got Carter, Palmerville, Pavelski. Some good players here. Goaltenders. Antti Niemi, the big guy, to retire this year. Jonas Hiller, I don't know how he made it that far. He's like a gazillion years old. It's time to get to this draft here. We kept 2 of our draft picks. Not going to use them to trade up or anything. We're just going to draft wisely here. Ooh, we got 2 people with the 4 White Stars. But then we got him. But that's not accurate. And he's kind of old. I want an offensive defense, and we'll get Jasquez, even though... Okay, now I think I'm going to go with this guy, Theo Baumeister. Interesting, Jay Baumeister actually made Team Canada over a few good guys. So that was kind of interesting. I'm trying to think of the PK Subban and Chris Letang were 2 favorites. But they picked Jay Baumeister, which is interesting. He's good defensively, yeah, but... So, luckily, Tremblay has grown to 89. I said we're not going to do much to this team. I think we're just going to be better next year because of growth. We are young in some aspects. Now, Soderstrom, does he deserve a new contract? 3-3. I think we can find a better option than Soderstrom. I know he's young, but we need a solid backup goalie, and holy crap, we have 4 goalies signed down there. So we traded for Tyson Barrie. Of course, we have to give him a contract. He's the new anchor of our defense. He wants 8 years. I'm thinking more like 6. 6 years, 6 mil. Okay, La Hoy needs a new contract. Next year, I'm hoping. Doesn't look like he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna grow to the top 2 guy we were hoping for. But we'll give him a 2-year, $3.75 million. On Witherspoon, we're gonna leave. We want to make sure we have enough money for other people here. I mean, he's too good for the top 6, really. So he's gonna want a bunch of money. Honestly, if like all these defensemen left, I wouldn't care. Block. Oh, this guy looks like a guy we just drafted. He was pretty good. Fortunately, I'm gonna sign most of these guys. Maybe our AHL squad can do some damage. We won't sign that Puzik guy. So right wingers, Ryan Strome, I'd like to get back, but he wants. We're gonna be cutting the cap really close this season, guys. He's essential to our success. So Southam didn't exactly do as good as I was hoping, but we can get him long term for our 4th line, which is huge. Homo don't really care about. Everyone else don't really care about. Left wing. Get Anders Lee. Get Killorn. I'm not sure we're going to have enough money for Witherspoon, so we might have to look at a cheaper option in the old free agency. It's looking like Matt Martin's time here is done. He's down to 80 overall, not going to be super effective. Whitney, we're going to have to say bye to, but we will sign this guy. And the sensors, Barzell. I need him to turn it on next year. That's kind of his bridge deal. He's gonna get his huge contract after that year. That one's up. So that's pretty much it. We'll see if we can re-sign Witherspoon here. We need a backup goalie in free agency. We need another 4th liner in free agency. And we could use number 13 forward, I believe, and a number 7 defenseman. But I don't think anyone should have trouble with their contracts. So let's see what we're looking at. 7 mil. I think we can afford Witherspoon. But I don't want to. Oh yeah, he doesn't even want a big contract. This is great. Okay, I'm hoping our decor needs to step up. I'm not hoping. I mean, they need to. So now we just need a number 7 defenseman, a backup goalie, number 13 forward, and a 4th liner. And we'll just hope for the best. Ivan Puzik, don't care about Ivan Puzik. Let's see what is available in free agency really quickly. Oh, some big fish. Taylor Hall. We might as well just keep Panarin. I mean, same player pretty much. We have a 32-year-old Nicholas Backstrom. Not gonna lie, he could potentially help our team. But then we'd have Barzell playing on the second line. And then I just don't really want that to happen. No point in spending a bunch of money on an 8-year deal with a 32-year-old. Some young defensemen, but no one that is really worth our time here. So we need a legitimate backup goalie who has shown they can be backup. We can go back to Christopher Gibson. I believe he was on our team. And I believe he's solid. We're going to get Christopher Gibson. A fourth line left winger, ideally. Gaudreau could be a guy. Also, Antoine Roussel. Let's see, who do I like better? Physicality. Defense is about the same. Senses. Skating. I can go with the younger Gaudreau here for our fourth line. We need a number 13 forward. I don't like 70s in the shot category for a 13th forward. Nope. Rocco Grimaldi could be that guy. Yep, sure, we'll get Grimaldi. I know he wants a one-way contract, but not a big deal. We have the cap space. The last thing we would check is prospects. We'll get Jolie. You know my rule, we get one forward and one defenseman. And I didn't even look at the highest prospect, so I could have got this guy theoretically. But defensive prospects, really no one. Goalie prospects, we have too many goalies as it is. I guess we can sign Torres. And I think that's all we need for our team. Pretty much the same team as last year, a little bit modified. And I'm going to skip to the start of the regular season, so I will be back with you. Alright everyone, I am back here. The lines are pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to get questions on this first line here. I decided to move Tavares to the left wing. Barzell and Panarin. Panarin's right-handed, so put him on the right side. The reason for this, hear me out, is this line. I've tried this line before and they haven't done nothing. They haven't done good enough. So I'm thinking maybe instead of two snipers and a playmaker over here, maybe if we put the playmaker between them, they will do something. We will see. Everything else pretty self-explanatory. Power play. LaJoie did go to 88 overall, and Tremblay got to 91. So there's no excuses. We have a legitimate starting goalie. We have a good D-core. We have a good forward core. There is no excuses this year. We're going for it all. I've said that before. Just like every other offseason episode, we are going to simulate a few games, and just like every other episode, we lost the first game. What a surprise. But I'm thinking we could have easily have a good year. Hoping that we easily have a good year. Come on. 1 and 2, not the best start. We've started worse though. which is the good news. Against Carolina, division game. There we go. New Jersey, division game. Taylor Hall. It appears as if he re-signed with New Jersey. Actually, when I started this, he wasn't on New Jersey, I don't think, so I think that's kind of cool. Okay, team, it's time to actually win some games. Most of the time I say it's the end of the month and I keep going, but I mean it. After these 2 games, we're done for this episode. I am low on time, but there we go. At least we got a win there. Get another one. 6-3-1. That'd be great. Okay, there. I said 6. I meant 5. I'm an idiot sometimes. So 3 months Shea Theodore's out. Great. And that's actually not good at all. For a year we're trying to win. Can't upgrade none of those. I did forget to sign a number 7 defenseman, but I did that, and he's filling in for Shea Theodore. Let's check out the player stats for the first 9 games. I want point per game for the whole first line. No excuses. Tavares 9. Okay, not really what I was hoping for. Skinner, that's fine, but Al Cole, Killorn isn't doing so hot. But Stroman's fine. Lee is kind of fine. Okay. Defenseman, look who's stepping up here. Tyson Berry. And goaltenders. Okay. Just to leave you guys with something here, we'll do the 10th game just for fun. Hopefully that doesn't ruin this by making us 5-4-1, and then it's like, oh my gosh, we're not as good as we were hoping. Okay, we won another game. Fantastic. So I will see you guys in the next episode where we will simulate to the trade deadline. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please leave a like. The views are down on this series, guys. So if you could share it with other people, that'd be fantastic. And I will see you next time.